Do you struggle with the pronunciation of international brand names? Have you been unknowingly mispronouncing some of them for years? Here are 10 brand names, some high-end, some mass market, in no particular order, with my take on how to say them right. I'll also throw in a tidbit or two about each brand. Do note that this video is a collaboration between Storyboard18 and the English Nut. Keep watching, it'll be fun, I promise. But first, please subscribe to the English Nut on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Thank you. It's Hyundai, like Sunday. Remember the Super Bowl ad in which the South Korean car maker's competitors were screaming out its name in anger because it won an award? The ad put the screaming in context with the line, "Win one little award and suddenly everyone gets your name right." The commercial ends with the mnemonic, "It's Hyundai, like Sunday." Great way to tell the world you won an award and to get people to pronounce your name right. Yves Saint Laurent? No, mademoiselle. No, monsieur, c'est Yves Saint Laurent. The two N's aren't really pronounced. You just nasalize the preceding vowel sound, Saint Laurent. You see, Yves Saint Laurent was a Frenchman. He was also one of the foremost fashion designers of the 20th century. He started his own fashion house after being sacked by Dior, whom he sued and won. If you have trouble with the French pronunciation, you can say it the English way, Yves Saint Laurent, or shorten it to its initials, YSL. But if you want to be absolutely right, say Yves Saint Laurent. This is an American multinational, so we go with the American pronunciation of the name Amazon, where Zon rhymes with Don. Now before there was Amazon, the company, there was Amazon the rainforest and the mythical female warriors, the Amazons. Of course, the British pronunciation for the rainforest and the warriors is Amazon and Amazons. But when it comes to the company name, it's best to stick to the American way, Amazon. In English, it's usually pronounced as Volkswagen, but the original German pronunciation is Volkswagen, which means people's car. You know, folks, people, the same difference. The company, known for its iconic Beetle, was launched in 1937 to make cars that the German masses could afford, hence the name. I've seen old American ads where it's pronounced Nestle, and back in the day I've heard British kids say Nestle's chocolate. But given that it's a Swiss multinational company named after its founder Henri Nestlé, and his surname has an acute accent on the E at the end, I would pronounce it as Nestlé. Henri Nestlé was born Heinrich Nestlé and was actually of German origin. Nestlé means little nest in the German dialect he spoke, which is why the company logo features a little nest. Givenchy is a high-end French fashion and perfume house. It's pronounced Givenchy, not Givenchy or Givenchy. Founded in 1952 by French aristocrat and fashion designer Hubert de Givenchy, the V-E-N in the name is pronounced Von. The N is not really articulated. The vowel sound before it is nasalized, Von. Givenchy achieved fame in the world of haute couture with his very first collection, which was lauded by Vogue. Haute couture means high fashion in French. The H is silent and the T is soft in French. So it's haute couture, not hot couture. Also, you don't pronounce the last letters of most words as per French rules, but you do pronounce the penultimate ones. For haute couture, that would be T and R respectively. The sound of the R in French is somewhere between the R and H of English. Or you could think of it as a softer version of the Kh sound in Urdu, like in khair or khabar. Now you're ready to indulge in haute couture by Givenchy. I hear it being pronounced as Lamborghini, but it's Lamborghini. It's an Italian brand and that's how Italians say it, Lamborghini. It's named after its founder Ferruccio Lamborghini. Note that the stress is on the second last syllable, Ghi, Lamborghini. Of course, if you can afford a luxury sports car by Lamborghini, you can pronounce it any way you please. It's not adobe, but adobe. The English word adobe refers to a brick of sun-dried earth and straw that is used to build houses in certain places. The word came into English from Arabic via Spanish. Of course, today Adobe is better known as the name of the American multinational computer software company that makes, among other things, the famous Adobe Photoshop software. I say IKEA. Everyone I know says IKEA. The Indian ads and the American ones say IKEA. But interestingly, the UK ads say IKEA, which is closer to the Swedish pronunciation. So if we want to say it the authentic Swedish way, we can say IKEA. Or we can say it like the American and Indian ads, IKEA. I'm going to stick with IKEA, except when I'm in Scandinavia. You like potato and I like potato. You like tomato and I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Oh, let's call the whole thing off. Remember the old song from the Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers musical, Shall We Dance? We might face a similar quandary with the brand name Zomato. Or is it Zomato? Or Zomato? Well, Zomato is an Indian multinational and I've heard its Indian founders pronounce it as Zomato. So that's the right pronunciation. We'll let Fred and Ginger keep on arguing about tomato and tomato, but we'll say Zomato. So we covered 10 brand names and how to say them right. I hope you enjoyed the video. For more insights on the English language delivered with wit and charm, do subscribe to The English Nut on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I'm The English Nut. Bye for now.